Hey everyone, oh my goodness, long time no see. Welcome back to my channel, Three All Threads. My name is Trisha and this is my YouTube channel where I talk about cross stitch and all the other things that I'm into. It's so nice to be here with you. This video I'm going to do a life update, kind of sprinkled in with some Nashville market news, and then I will show you some of the things that I have been stitching on since December. If you follow me or have followed me for a while and watch my Vlogmas videos, that was the last time that I recorded, and you may remember that I did not stitch a thing in December. My stitching definitely took a back seat. I did knit quite a bit during Vlogmas, which is always kind of in December. I feel more knitty than anything else, but then I did pick up some stitching for a bit. It has now been several weeks since I have stitched again, but what are you gonna do, right? It comes, it goes. It's been busy around here. So let's go ahead and get started with a mini life update. Since December, I've worked. Leaf and I took an amazing vacation to Hawaii. If you follow me on social media, Instagram in particular, you will have seen some of my pictures. I tried to post a little bit every day. It was an amazing vacation. It was just Leaf and I. We did not bring the kids. We have, well, Leaf has, I guess we have, a friend on the island who is in the military, so he's stationed there. We were able to spend quite a bit of time with him, which was fantastic. I was actually able to send Leaf away for an evening so that I could just walk around the island. We stayed on Oahu, so I could just walk around the island and kind of be, because I don't think that we are meant to be together 24/7. I just can't keep up that amount of entertainment. So that said, it was beautiful. We were there for about 9 days. My mother-in-law came back from Florida where she winters. She flew back to stay with my kids, to stay with our kids, because Archer had school. Axel was on his midwinter break. There was a huge snowstorm that came in the day that we left. We left at like 3 o'clock in the afternoon, and then the snow came in on a Friday. The snow came in, I don't know, on a Monday or something, because President's Day was Monday. Then Archer had a snow day on Tuesday and Wednesday. I can't remember now. It doesn't matter. But he had snow days, so it was a lot. We ended up flying back in on a Monday and went right to work, keeping in mind there's a 5-hour time difference. So when I got up at 8 a.m., my body felt like it was 3 a.m. It was crazy. So we came home on Monday, worked Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and then my mother-in-law came back. She had stayed in Michigan, came back to our house right before an ice storm was to hit. We left first thing in the morning, and the storm was to hit around 3 p.m. So she came and stayed the weekend. The weather on the way to Nashville, or the way to Franklin, Tennessee for the Nashville Needlework Market, the weather was insane. It was thunderstorms. It was tornado warnings. The wind was ridiculous. We saw like overturned, we saw an overturned truck. There was one place that we passed, the cars were off the highway. Billboards were ripped to shreds. Somebody's, it was like a carport, but looked to be like 3 cars wide. Maybe they put tractors or something underneath it on a farm that had blown across somebody's whole acreage and was next to the highway. It was insane. And I'm so thankful that Leaf went with me this year. Last year I drove by myself. It was smooth sailing, but this year I probably would have turned around. I don't know that I would have been interested in all that. Nonetheless, market happened. It was so great, as it always is. It's very tiring. I can't remember whose FLOSSTUBE I was watching. It might have been Priscilla and Chelsea, and they were talking about having to be on all of that time and how wonderful it is, but how exhausted you are at the end. That is how I felt. Being on and talking to people all week for my little all weekend for my little introverted heart was, it's not difficult. I don't think while you're doing it. I'm super into it. I'm meeting new people. I'm seeing my friends. It's like, yeah, you're on the buying rush, you know, credit cards on fire. And then it would get to be like 7, 8 o'clock at night, and I would just crash and I'd have to go back to the room. So not as much socializing as I would have liked because I was tired. Speaking of market, almost all of my stuff is listed in the shop. The link to my Etsy shop is below. I say almost because when I sat down today, I looked over and there was a bag of stuff right here that I don't think that I did. I'm pretty sure that I didn't. Like, I don't remember opening up this bag. So Annie B's is not on my Etsy shop yet, but everything else is, and we're going to look at a few things that I pulled that I really want to stitch. So we're going to do that now. I have a bag of market goodies for myself, and I'm just going to undo them little by little. I mean, not little by little, but I'm going to show them all to you. So how I do this, and this is just what I do, is as I'm listing things in the shop, I'm like, oh, I think I want to stitch that. And I am committed to starting these things. I still have a bag of like Nashville 2020 stuff that I said, oh, I want to stitch this. And it's still in the bag. I can't have that. If I want to stitch it, I need to start it, right? Right. That's what I'm going to say. Okay. Teresa Kogut, this Strawberry Manor. I love this. I love this. So all of these things that I'm showing you, I'm certain all of these things are in my Etsy shop right now. So feel free. Let's stitch it. I like this because it's in a book. You can see a little bit. It's in a great book. All of the threads are listed. Color charts, which isn't always my favorite, and I will probably have to make working copies because it's glossy. However, it's beautiful, and sometimes just beautiful things are worth having, right? That's what we'll say. Another, uh-oh, got stuff falling. Pardon. Another Teresa Kogut, Needle and Flax. Love this. This is, I mean, it's not small. The stitch count is 119 by 83. It's not huge, but it's not small. It's a lot smaller on the 40 count that she put it on. So cute. Stacy Nash, A Walk Through the Garden, pin keep stack. Yes, please. How cute is that? How adorable. These were so cute in person. I took some pictures, not tons. Cause busy. I got 3 of these skinny mini patterns from October House Fiber Arts. I love me a skinny pillow. So this one is Snip Snip. Listed in the shop. This is Itch to Stitch. These 2 were new for market. And then I picked up some Tomato Row, which is not new. This was last year she released this, and I had not seen it. So I got those because they're so cute. And they are, let me see, 124 by 37. So very doable, not dense. I mean, Tomato and the Itch to Stitch has got more stitching than the scissors, but not too intense. Hands-on Design, the Spring Basket. So this is where I embarrassed myself in front of Kathy Haberman because I am who I am. she had all my pre-orders. So I'm on an auto ship with her, and she had my auto ship along with her new designs all ready for me. So I went in to see her to pick up my package, and she had all of these triple play pillows in a basket, you know, staged how you do. And I fell in love with them. And she was like, oh, this is, you know, the next season. And I said, so these are part of my auto ship, right? And she said, yes. I said, so I have the other seasons, right? And she's like, yes, you would have received those. So somewhere in my house, I know, it's not probably, I have, sorry, this stuff is falling because it's shiny and new. I have charts that I haven't listed yet, that I haven't opened yet, because I've been so busy at my day job that sometimes stuff doesn't get listed in a timely manner. So that was embarrassing, but she was very gracious. This is by Kathy Barrick. I think this was the only Kathy Barrick that I held for myself. I Give You My Hand. Oh, isn't it beautiful? I love it. I love that. Plum Street Samplers. This is not listed in my shop yet, but Paulette just gave me this one because it didn't have plastic packaging. So I was like, yes, I'll take that. Spring Moon. As soon as I get this in the mail, she's shipping some to me. As soon as I get this, it will be listed. Isn't it just gorgeous? It was so beautiful stitched in person. I can't even. Carriage House Samplings. Marty Barrick was in with Kathy Barrick, and I loved this. I don't think this is new. This is an older design. Yeah, 2020. But I picked it up for myself, and it's listed in the shop because everybody should have this in their life. Look at that crazy bird with a fun crown. Oh, this one too. Though this, okay, off track. I started watching yesterday or the day before, might have been Sunday night. I started watching The Last of Us. Yes, I'm very behind. It's on the HBO Max streaming service. I started watching it, and too long didn't read. It's another zombie apocalypse movie, but this one is different because it's not a virus, it's a fungus. And when the people who are infected, they call them infected, the infected. When the infected are coming, like I've only watched 3 of the episodes, so I'm way behind. But the episode that I watched, they're trying to make it through the city with this girl who's like the cure, because that's how it always goes. And they were in a museum in Boston, and some infected that had been infected for a very long time were attacking them, and they had like huge mushrooms on their heads, so like their whole brains were taken over by like this mushroom thing, and they couldn't see but they could hear, and that's how they'd get you. And so this right here reminds me of one of the mushroom infected people. I will never unsee that now. It's still beautiful. Okay, yay. I'm gonna pull these all out at once. So Praiseworthy Stitches had some legit bomb kits. This is the Busy Bee pinball. Does that say pinball? I can't see. Pinball kit. And it comes with your floss, your fabric, and all of your finishing material. I don't know exactly how that goes together. Like, do you fill it with stuffing? I don't know. I'm not going to open this one. However, this one we're going to open. So this is the Christmas Joy Ornament. I can't wait to stitch this. These were all exclusive kits. I don't know if that means that they're like limited. I'm sure I should know. I think it says on the listings in my Etsy shop. I don't know that they'll be making these again. I'm pretty sure they were exclusive though. So they're at least not available for a month to shops outside of those that attended. So get these. I only got a few. I think I have 2 of each of these listed in my shop. I'm not for sure. So, Christmas Joy Ornament Kit. It comes with, here's the fabric, and this looks to be the pattern. And then it comes with the ornament, and all of the little things are inside. So finishing trims, here is some ribbon and some more ribbon. Look at this cute little snowflake garland. All of these beads. The floss, not very much. And this cute little hook. And then the foam core to go on the back. So I'm sure that you glue this somehow. So maybe I'll get to stitching on that and then we can put it together. You didn't see how I did that. There it is. Christmas Joy Kit. You can find that in the shop. This away. And then I'm also very excited about this next one. Actually, I might only have one of these. Somebody bought one last night. I have it sitting right next to me. Michelle, it's going out tomorrow. Today. It's going out today. I have it next to me. Sorry. If I don't put it away, it's going to be a problem. Come on, kids. There we go. Okay. Cardinals and Evergreens kit. So I have a couple of these in my shop. I am certain. So this, I think I'm gonna need that. Comes with, oh, and those kits come with finishing instructions. That's probably obvious, but I should say that out loud. So this Cardinals and Evergreens kit comes in this cute little box. Look at that. And I think summer green and summer red, I'm not for sure. And I don't have them in here, so I couldn't tell you. Okay. Here is a little pin. Finishing fabrics. Stitching fabric, probably a 32. Let me see if I can find the chart. Here's the chart. That's for a tag. Sequins, needlebook, ribbons. So it's, I don't know what it is. Let's not look at the chart. Let's look at the finishing instructions. Yeah? Yes. Yes, ma'am, Pam. Let's do it. Okay. Ouch. Other items that you may need are tacky glue, glue dots, glue lines, white, lightweight cardboard, straight pins, sewing thread, sewing needles, beading, stuffing, batting, and clothespins. Interesting. Okay. So there's a snowflake needle book, which is probably that one right there. I could be wrong. There's a housewife. That is the long one right here. Oh my gosh, did you get the thing to make the fob too? And pin cushion. That is the round white one. Oh my gosh, so cute. Okay. And housewife, pins, make all 4. Attach your snowflake cutout to the front. Okay. This is intense, but only because I'm not reading it fully. Take 2 pieces of white flannel. Interesting. Oh, Yeah, okay, that was the white thing that had the pin. Okay, I'm gonna put these away. We are not doing this right now, but maybe we'll do it together. Okay, let's go. What else is in here? Some ribbon, short and long. Some thick ribbon. Something's in my face. I apologize. My hair. Pins and hoopy things, probably for the housewife. Here are some sequins and thread and the star charms. Not stars, snowflakes. Oh, there are stars in there. Here are some little snowflake. They think they're wood. Look, this is all the stuff for that scissors fob and the thread. And it all goes in this little box. So the first time I went to market, and I can see it right over there and I'm not going to get it, but the first time I went to market, there were similar kits put together. Can't remember. I think it was Roveris. I'm sure it was Roveris, and they put together a daisy kit that came with a little spring, like galvanized bucket and felt to cut out these flowers and a magnet for a needle minder and a topper. It was so cute. And this is, when I saw these, this is what it reminded me of. The care that goes into packaging all of this up, like coming up with it to begin with, and then just packaging it all up. It's just wonderful. Again, these were limited. Oh, they aren't all gonna fit in here. That's fine. I'm definitely gonna need that bag. So limited, exclusive to shops that attended market. So go to your favorite retailer that attended market, ask them if they have it, or just go to my shop, which maybe is one of your favorites, and pick it up. Everything that I am showing is in stock. Everything that is listed in my Etsy shop is in stock. That is how I do it. Sometimes I question that business practice because I think that there is a lot of excitement around pre-orders. I just have some anxiety about taking people's money and possibly not having the product for them. So that's what I do. Maybe it'll change in the future, maybe not. I don't know. Okay, a few more things. So these are not listed yet because I have to take pictures, and I haven't found pictures yet. I got to meet Ymir from Almond M&Ms. She was sharing a room with Brittany. I'm pretty sure she was sharing with Brittany of Ingleside Imaginarium. Got to meet her. She is lovely. Her silks are fantastic. And I got the skin tone silks. I specifically, when I found out she was in that room, went in to get these silks. Hopefully. I wasn't sure if she would have them. So they are beautiful. All of the colors of our flesh rainbow right here. Beautiful. And you don't have to use them for skin tones. You can use them for whatever you want. But that's what I got. I will have 2 of these in my Etsy shop soon. As soon as I get those pictures taken. January Willow Sampler from Bendy Stitchy Designs. Yes, please. I love me a good willow tree. Susan's Little Sampler from the Heart. I don't think that I've ever purchased from this person before. Excuse me. But I picked some of those up. Eliza's Little Sampler. Swag, do you have this? I'm sure you do, because it has your name on it. So, Eliza's Little Sampler, love this. Love the idea of a teeny tiny sampler that should be a quick finish. Oh my gosh. Night Terrarium, Tiny Modernist. Seeing Cheryl was fantastic. Seeing this in person was also fantastic. Love it so much. So cute. And a lot of her designs were already out of stock by the time I made it to her room. So more will be put in my Etsy shop as soon as I get them in the post. But this is available right now. This is Collector's Heart 2023. So Cecilia does one of these every year. I don't know how long she's been doing it, but I got this, and it's a kit. It's an exclusive kit. I don't know if it'll be available to others. Aftermarket. I'm not sure. But this kit comes with the fabric, which appears to be, oh, no. I don't know what it is, but a mottled brown fabric. This is really blowing it out, maybe. Like that. Comes with Cottage Garden. Are these Cottage Garden? What are these? Yeah, Cottage Garden threads in this red color. The chart, the button. And then, as an aside, on my Etsy listing, I don't know what others are doing, but on my Etsy listing, you also have the option to buy this ruffled red thread drop. So I grabbed one of those for myself, and I just put it in here. So if you go to my shop to buy this, this will be listed with this as a separate line for you to add. So cute. And it makes me want all the other ones because, you know, I love a good series. Okay. It was so good. Things were so good. Oh, Erica Michaels. So Linda is releasing this Quilting ABCs. I'm on an auto ship right now. These are available in my shop. If you are interested in just being automatically mailed these, email me 3lthreads@gmail.com or message me on Etsy when you purchase this, and I will work it out to where I can send this to you right away. I think the next ones come in like May. I don't remember. And another tiny little sampler, Sally Bullard. A marking sampler adaptation. Super cute. A fan. Oh, okay. All right. We're really getting into it now, aren't we? Collaboration between Kathy and Beth Seal. Hands-on Design and Summer House Stitchworks. This is their Between Friends, a spring sampling. Is that what it is called? Yes. So this sampler, again, a tiny little sampler that was framed on the back. This is quilting fabric in a bigger frame. So cute. These little Biscornu guys, so cute. I didn't even look to see if those pins were available. That would have been great. Let me find the projects for you. I have several of these. I think I have 7 of these in stock because they're amazing. So this little pocket pillow, I mean, you have to put it together that way, but finishing instructions are included. Oh, adorable. They were so adorable. They were so cute. Let's see what else is in here. Yeah, that's how to put together the pillow. There is a needle book. Let me try to... the needle book. Super cute. Finishing instructions for that. It's called Meadow Green. And this is the inside with those little lines. So fun. 3 Biscornus. Is that it? Yeah, 3 Biscornu. Oh, and then little gift tags. These were so cute. And it's funny because when I left the room, so I had 5 of these on pre-order with Kathy and Hands On Design. And I don't even know. No, I definitely went into her room and picked these up. A little bunny trail. So Leaf, for the first time this year, went and picked up some of my pre-orders. And he wanted to help me. You know, he's like, let me help you. You go to the shops where you need to look at stuff and I'll pick up your pre-orders. Okay. So he did that. But then I had no idea. Like, normally I do it all. So I have in my head who I visited. And I had no idea what I had pre-ordered. I was a hot mess once again this year. Anyway, so I got these 5 from Kathy. And then I went into Summer House Stitchworks, which I'm going to show you in a minute. And she was like, oh, did you see this collaboration I did with Kathy? And I was like, I don't know if I got those. Like, I don't remember. So I'll get some more. Bless. So those little tags, going back to my first bunny trail, those little tags I had seen, and I thought to myself after I left, I think it was, I don't know whose room it was at this point, and I was like, oh, I didn't get the pattern for those tags. And then I was really excited to see them in the book. That's how much I didn't pay attention. I was a mess. Speaking of Summer House Stitchworks and Beth Ann Seal, these are so pretty. And come with the charms. So these are stitched on perforated paper, and she used pictures. I think these were pictures of family members, but also she told me it was like the clip art fairy or something. Some person, oh, my nose is dry. It's been crazy. Some person online provides free clip art. So she told me to look for those. So this is a series. I'm on her auto ship now. There will be 3 of them. This is just the first one. And you can also buy the charm packs. So each one of these ornaments gets a little charm. There are enough charms in the charm pack for all 9 ornaments. And this is just the first 3. Yes, please. Can't wait to stitch those. Perforated paper. Calls for brown 14 count from Witch Owl, which I do have brown perforated paper. I don't have any listed in my shop, but I know I have some somewhere, and I think I have a lot of it. Maybe I meant to put it in my shop. I'll have to go find that. We're almost done. So I kept a whole lot more than I realized. Okay. Works by ABC. I kept this one for myself. This is the first time that my shop is carrying Arlene's designs, so I hope that you love them. I sure did. This one is symmetrical squares, and she has it finished on this holder thing. I don't know what it's called, but they're beautiful. Beautiful. Lucy Beam. We had dinner one night with Becky Noland, who's the designer of Lucy Beam, and her husband Bill, who I absolutely love. He looked fantastic. If any of you follow Becky on social media, you know, or you will know, you may know that he has had some pretty serious health issues in the last couple of years, and Bill, Leaf and I love you. So this is Way to a Friends. Way to a Friends? Is that Way to a Friends? Yes. And I just thought it was so sweet. So sweet. So cute. So I kept that one. You know I love a good Adam and Eve sampler. So this is And They Were Not Ashamed by Lottie Da. Love her Adam and Eve stuff. It's smallish. It's not as big as some of the others. Let me see. 152 by 158. That is not terrible. It's not terrible. And I like that they're Algerian Smyrna crosses, not eyelets. The alphabet is Smyrna crosses, which go really fast. They're beautiful. Charted in Classic Colorworks, DMC, and 1-2 Weeks Dye Works. Cretia. Okay. Mend and Make Do from the Purple Thread. There was another kit that I loved. Mend and Make Do. It's a kit. I think it's, I don't know if it's an exclusive or not, but I have these available in my shop. So adorable. So adorable. And even comes with these little mending squares. You can see them right there. And there's the snaps and the little safety pin. Come on. Come on. Bent Creek. I got a couple from Bent Creek. Silver Bell Globe. This is a kit. It is stitched on 20 count linen and it uses pearl cotton. Beautiful, beautiful in person, and all of the fabric and beads and pearl cotton are in there. I'm not sure if a needle is in there or not. I want to start stitching some of this stuff like right now. Bent Creek Kitty Cat Row. This is not a new design at all. But I miss my cat. It was cute. The Blue Flower, the Glad Sun. This was the first pre-order that I made for Market, and I told Janine that I wanted to start it immediately, and I low-key was just hoping she would be like, I'll send it to you. But I knew that wasn't going to happen. Let's be real. But oh my gosh. Is she not beautiful? Those colors. Not small. 187 by 191. Not small. Not large. I mean, kind of large. Worth it. I'm starting all of these things. We should have a challenge. Shut up, Trisha. Don't get distracted. Okay, Mary Briggs, another Erica Michaels. Again, a smaller-ish sampler. Well, 148 by 146. Not small, not huge. Classic Colorworks, Weeks Dye Works, and 1 DMC are the called for. And the last thing, and I'm still on the fence about this, I do have 2 available in my shop. It is cute. I love a kit. Praiseworthy Stitches, Chilly Willy Stacker. All of the, it's not a kit. I'm a liar. It's a chart. All of the finishing instructions are included, and she did include this vintage spool winder. Is that what she calls it? Antique spool in the finishing. So somehow this that she included, so it's in with the chart when you purchase this, somehow this is used in the finishing. I don't know if it's in the middle of him. So I would say that this is definitely for finishing. This is a project for somebody who's experienced or adventurous. But he's so cute, isn't he? He's adorable. And that's it. That is my haul. I hope you liked it. Okay, I had to put all that away. It was just mere seconds for you. It was mere seconds for me too. Just didn't want to have all that rattling. So let's talk about what I have gotten stitched since I started stitching again. As you may recall, if you followed my Vlogmas videos, I was knitting and I did finish my slouchy hat. This was, I think this pattern is Sockhead hat. Boy, I should have brought that in. And I used my Sweet Sparrow Yarn Advent skeins for 2022. to work this hat. There is also a coordinating cowl that I will be starting soon that I will use probably the rest of the skeins for. In fact, I don't even know where I put those skeins. I just took care of them yesterday. I think I put them in my project bag, but here it is. It's, I didn't block it. It doesn't need to be blocked for sure. And I made the medium size, and I almost think I should have made the small, but maybe not. So here we are. And I have worn it a few times. It looks really cute on camera. It looks cuter on camera than it does in real life. So here it is. It's slouchy in the back. And you can also make it a little less slouchy. Still a little slouchy, but a little less slouchy if you fold up the brim. How fun! And it's just, other than the first two-ish, like that's how much of the third. Other than that little bit of ribbing, which was 2 knits, 2 purls, I believe, this was all stockinette. Like, it was so fast. I love it so much. I almost gave it to my mom this weekend, and now I'm glad that I didn't because I love it. So that happened. That I finished that either on Christmas Eve or New Year's Day. I can't remember which. And then I promptly took a picture and never posted anything on my social media because I'm a terrible poster of social media. Okay, did I ever share with you? I don't think that I did. I do think I might have put this on my Instagram. I know I took a picture. So this was a stitch along by the Frosted Pumpkin Stitchery, and they were Snowglobe Ornaments. I purchased the kits, which were all of the flosses, which I didn't use much. Snowglobe Ornament, yep. Came like this. Though I think I might have been the one to cut the perforated paper. There are 1, 2, 3 more. I haven't even downloaded all the charts. This was the one that I used. Let me tell you what it's called because it might still be available. Happy Stitching Ornament Assembly Instructions. Okay, hold on. Oh, that's the second one. Nope, that's the first one. That's Rudolph. Color Key. Snow Globe Collection Club. They were PDFs that were auto-sent. I don't know how much it was, but go check out the Frosted Pumpkin Stitchery. I thought that I started... Oh my gosh. I have fuzz. I thought that I started the second one, but clearly I didn't. And so it came with all the floss, again, the perforated paper, and I just happened to see a little sticker or a die cut in here. How cute. There's a little gingerbread person in there. I never saw that. And oh, and it either came or I purchased, which is weird for me, that little needle minder. You know, they always, I don't want to say always, I hate to say that. They often create matching needle minders for charts, and they're like a limited release. And then, I don't know, sometimes you can go through and buy them all later. So that I did. I think I did that in November. I'm reaching a little far back for stitching content because it's been rough, you know? It's been rough. This is also something, this was a 2022, probably the last Whip Go thing that I attempted. Didn't go very well, my friends. It did not go well. So this project is called Spring Butterfly. It was out of a just cross stitch. I started it like when I first started stitching again. It's designed by Alessandra Adelaide of Adelaide Needleworks, and this is just a small part of it. Pam, is it Pam from Canada? Pam Reed. I can't remember what her FLOSSTUBE channel name is. I feel like she no, not Pam. It was Claire. Is it Claire? Pyrex Stitches, like a long time ago. Anyway, this is what it looks like. This has been a struggle because I started this project on, I swear I started this in 2015, 2016. And I started it on a 32 count opalescent fabric. This is an Under the Sea Fabrics, I'm sure, and I don't know what it's called. And I found, especially as my eyesight, see, these are reading glasses. These are reading glasses. And I can't see my computer or my recording device unless I put these on. So I can't. It's just ugly. I need help. So anyway, so before I got to where I needed to wear reading glasses a lot, I found that I couldn't see very well on 32 count opalescent. 28 count opalescent's fine, 32 not so much. So I never reached for this. This is as far as I'm at. Also, 32 count hand dyed opalescent is not 32 count. It is much tighter. So I think this is more of a 35 count. And using 2 strands of DMC is very hard. So when I picked this up for my Whip Go challenge, I thought, okay, so the entire body is done and it's in 2 strands of DMC. This is where I started doing the wings with 2 strands of DMC, and this is 1 strand of DMC. Still pretty good, and I thought I can do 1 strand so much easier than 2. And then maybe it'll make the wings look very like delicate and dainty, like a real butterfly. What do you think? I'm not even kidding. I'm super interested in hearing what you think, because I remember asking my husband last year sometime and he's like, oh, that's great. What do you think is stitchers? 1 strand? Is that enough? Does it give that like gossamer winged feel? And then I would just rip out this, if that were the case. I have some feelings about if that's not the case, and you all are like, no, it needs to be 2 strands. I have a feeling that this might not be a finished project. No, no pressure. No pressure. Okay. Next, I picked up Fleece Navidad, which I started a couple years ago and just hadn't looked at since. And where I had left it previously was I had this sweet little dude's face done and this top coat and I think his legs and a little bit of the snow. I call him he. I gendered him. I don't know why. I just did. He looks like a dude to me. And, oh, yeah, I guess I did mention it. Like, what am I stitching this stuff on? I don't know. So this, I am using Called For Gentle Arts, Weeks Dye Works. For the white, I'm using DMC white. And it looks like, yeah, there was, for his eyeballs, 2 stitches called for a Weeks Dye Works. That was not happening. I just picked out a scary gold color because that's what it looked like to me. Crazy pants. Okay, so let's see. This is where I got, which I did a lot. So I filled in the rest of his body. That, I don't know if you can tell, I just kind of, I used a conversion. That must be, I think I used a DMC conversion. And it's a tweeted, so it's 2 threads that are 1 of each color. They're tweeted, but it gives him like a green look, but I'm not mad at it. I think I'm missing a berry somewhere. I found out, I don't know. So I got the bottom, here we go. There we go. So I got all the bottom, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I am missing a berry right here. I got the bottom. And he's still pretty tall. And I was definitely toying with the idea of taking out the words, but then there's blank space and I didn't like that. And then I thought, well, maybe I can pull this down a little bit, but then it's too close to these branches. So I'm probably just going to stitch it as is because I'm just not clever enough to figure it out. But that's that. This is stitched on a 32 count even weave from Ship's Manor. I belong to Eric's fabric of the month. It's the only fabric thing that I do right now. I probably need to cancel because I have so much fabric, but I just can't quit him right now. So there is that. And I don't know what so Eric does, he does a like regular colors, or maybe it's brights, I'm not for sure. And then he does a prim colorway. And so it's prim, and it's just named the month that he sends it. So I'm not sure. I mean, you can look at his website and see what that is. I don't know what month. I don't even know what year. Hello from Liz Matthews after the rain. This is the first stitching project that I picked up in 2023. It was just calling to me. It gives me all of the boho vibes. It is actually the color inspiration for the office that I'm creating downstairs in the basement. I say I'm creating. I haven't done anything other than my mother-in-law, while she was here, cleaned it all out for me, which was fantastic. Fantastic, so helpful. So it needs to be painted and flooring needs to be put in. It's going to be a project, but this is the color palette. The original charted color palette is what I want. I'm using charted DMCs, like I said. This I actually kept a tag on. So this is stitched on, but I don't know what year, July prim. I know I started this after, this was not a market release. This was a Needlework Expo release, I believe, in 2021. Let me see if she has, yes, 2021 is the copyright. And there were several floss tubers that stitched this for her in a bunch of different color palettes. I did not know that anybody other than Julie of Kansas City Girl and a Colorado World. I knew that she was stitching it with some bright colors. That was the only one. So if you look at the back of the chart, and I think I have these in my shop still. If you look at the back of the chart, there's a bunch of floss tubers. Go check them out. Good luck finding what video it is, but there they are. So I am, let me see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it's 5 by 5. And I think I have a 4 by 3 section done. Oh, a little bit more. Oh no, 5 by 3. Ooh, I loved working on this so much. So here we are. So again, a 32 count even weave by Ship's Manor, July prim. What July? Probably July 2021 if I had to guess, because I started this in 2021. It's a stormy blue gray. I just felt like it was perfect for after the rain. There you go. So I think when I sat down with this, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I think I did 10 and then that little start of the 11th. I think that's how many I stitched. And then I thought about like cutting it short. Maybe I just finish up this 4th row and call it good, but I really want the whole thing. I really do. Love. Kind of want to get this out again, but I can't because I have all those market starts. I'm serious. Let's start our market pieces. We're going to do that. We are gonna do that. I have a dentist appointment tomorrow. So I know. Great. Okay. And last one was actually a finish. I should have done this one first. I finished it. So I started this on October 29th, 2021. It was a Zoom hosted by Cozy Egg, Michelle, and Eclectic Possessions. Oh my God, I can't remember her name right now. Emily. Oh my God, I'm so sorry. Emily, it's been too long since I've talked to you. And they hosted a Zoom called Dark Seance, something or other. I wrote it down. Dark October Seance, October 29th, 2021. Look at me being all extra. And I started Michelle's pattern, La Luna, from her Nocturne collection. So I need to go back to her website, and I'm sorry, it's old. It was a digital download, so I downloaded it from her website, and I don't know if she has any other of these yet, but I need to look because I would like to do the series for sure. So this is what it looks like. She has it finished on top of a wooden box that she painted black. I don't know how I will finish mine. We'll see. Looks like I subbed some colors, but the really important ones I didn't. So this is my finished piece. Oh, sorry for the wrinkles. It just is what it is. So this is stitched on a 32 count piece of Sea Witch by Under the Sea Fabrics. I felt like it was that dark, moody look that I was looking for. This green is Shutter Green from Gast, I think. Yes. And the yellow, that's what I mean by the most important colors. And the yellow in here is Ohio Lemon Pie by Gast. This looks like some of the other ones I subbed out. Like this is supposed to be a Weeks, but it's a Gast. That one is a Weeks. And then this cognac color, I think it's, oh, it's the little, his little antenna. I just used a DMC that looked best. So, need to get that finished into something. Speaking of finishes, okay, that was my last bit of stitching. Speaking of finishes, what an amazing segue. Here we go. Oh, shoot. I sent off at the beginning of this year a bunch of finished pieces, I think 12 finished stitches that needed to be FFO'd to Artie at the Vintage Stitcher. You can find her FLOSSTUBE channel if you search the Vintage Stitcher, or I will try to remember to link her, but that rarely works. And I got a message from her today saying that almost all of my pieces were fully finished and she's going to show them on her FLOSSTUBE that will likely be uploaded sometime today, because she usually uploads on Mondays. Today is not Monday. She usually does upload on Mondays. Maybe Fridays. I don't know when it's coming, but anyway, go find her. You'll be able to see some of my stitchy finishes that she made into something. I know when I sent them to her, she was running a special, like an ornament small simple pillow special, and apparently I missed that part because I was just ripping through my box of shame, and I'm like, oh, I'd like to have this finished, oh, I'd like to have this finished, and realized that the stuff that I was pulling did not meet the criteria of her sale, but I didn't really care. I said, just charge me whatever you charge me, I don't care, I trust you, go for it. So I have not seen them yet. She told me that she would be recording today. Check her out if you don't already. She does some cute stuff, and I'm so curious about what she has done with my stitches, and I'm more excited to have some FFOs because clearly I'm not FFOing myself. Okay, that's all I have. That is all I have, friends. Thank you for sticking with me all this time. I'm super curious about that spring butterfly. Please leave me a comment. Let me know what you think about that butterfly. Let me know what you think about starting all of our market pieces. Should we do that? It's mid-March right now. Should we try to do it for like an April stitch along? I've never hosted a stitch along before. It could be super fun. I'm gonna think on this. What do you guys think? Okay, I'm gonna go. I gotta do some things. Thank you for coming to visit me today. If you have any questions, leave them below. If you're interested in any of the market haul that I showed you today, go visit my Etsy shop or your favorite needlework shop. Go support them. Everybody needs your support. Stitch all the things. That's not my tagline, that's somebody else's, but I think it's true. Stay stitchy. That one's mine, and I'll catch you in my next video. Bye, everyone.